I was getting these really crazy, like, warnings, if you will, from YouTube on my channel saying I would be permanently banned and not be able to go live again if I didn't stop. So I don't know if that was a scammer or somebody doing that to my page or what, which sucks because I was actually really having a good time walking through. So I'm going to go live right now again, and hopefully you guys can rejoin me if you were on the other live stream and see how this goes. What a bummer. It's my first time going live on my mobile device in a minute. So we're doing two today, I guess. We're going to do two live streams and it's all good, and we're just going to see how this goes. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I was getting like all these big red warnings from YouTube saying, go if you don't get off right now within the next certain minutes, you're going to be banned from going live. So obviously I can't do that. This is a big part of my business and how I connect with you guys. So I'm going to wait for a few minutes and see if other people can come back online and join us, and if not, I'm just testing stuff out today, so we'll see how this goes. Thank you, David, for joining me. Good to see you. I hope everybody's able to find me again. That was such a bummer. Hey, everybody. I'm sorry I had to end that last live where we were walking around downtown on Water Street. For some reason, I was getting super crazy like notifications from YouTube saying if I didn't stop going live, that I wouldn't be able to continue to go live. I don't know if that was a scammer or if whatever. But anyway, it looks like we've got about 9 or 10 people joining us right now. I see David's the only fan here. That's okay. You can. It's just me and you, David, for right now. I was just trying something new. I'm definitely super bummed that I had to go off of there because actually I was getting pop-up notifications too. So I don't know if it was just a troll. I think genuinely I had something going on with my channel. What a bummer. Anyway, thank you for rejoining if you are. Sorry about that, guys. So hey, DLVTT, good to see you. He said about the Vegas situation during the Great Recession, '07 to '09, it was a similar situation, but Vegas will bounce back. Yeah, absolutely. The difference between now and what was happening in '07, '08, '09 is that was largely dictated by the financial crisis, and the lending laws were a lot looser, things of that nature. That's not necessarily what's happening here for us right now, but the tourism and such going down, yes, and seeing like a little bit of a softer experience, yeah. Thank you guys for joining me live. I was just on another live stream, but I was getting some really wacky pop-ups from YouTube, and I got scared, so I had to jump off of there because this is my channel and I want to make sure I can keep continuing this conversation. So if I get those again, I'm going to end it quickly, but we're gonna get started here and walk back around. So anyway, the negativity is out there for sure. It's always out there about Las Vegas. It's always, people want to underestimate the city. They want to underestimate what's possible, and it never works. Underestimating Las Vegas has never worked in the past, and so I don't see how it could possibly work in the future. I am on Water Street. I keep saying Main Street because I'm used to being downtown. I'm on Water Street right now, and I'm really excited because I'm in Henderson. I just moved back to Henderson. Haven't lived in Henderson for a while, and it's really awesome to see all the great stuff that they've done around here. So I'm gonna flip the camera. You don't have to look at me. We're gonna just talk about all the fun stuff going on down here. Some of my favorite small businesses are down here, but let me give you guys a look. I'm sorry I had to jump off of the last one. I was getting some weird pop-ups on my YouTube channel, and I was really scared that I was going to get um messed up. It's weird. I thought one was comment was a troll, but then I got pop-ups on my screen, and I was like, "Ugh, I can't risk it." So we're doing take two on Water Street in Henderson. I love this area so much, and what I'm loving most about it right now is they didn't like go away from the small town vibes, the little Anytown USA experience with like the street lamps and like all the old signage. They really stayed true to the vibe, but man, the amount of money that's gone in to make this place better is insane. Here's the Boulevard Grill. This is a really great little spot for drinks. I had wine there a couple weeks ago, really good. There's always going to be bail bonds if there's a Justice Center nearby, and up the street, you've got the America First Credit Center. That's the Silver Knights. I guess I was going to say Golden Knights. The Silver Knights practice facility and the Henderson Justice Facility. So if you get in trouble in Henderson, that's where you're going, my friends. This is amazing. I actually went here recently. I think it's called Street Burger or Water Street Burger. I freaking loved this because up here is a view of the entire city, and the strip is just that direction. But the food was amazing, and we enjoyed our drinks, my friends and I. There's two businesses here, one on top of the other. But what I love is just that like Henderson is still trying to like create the locals vibe, but bring the heat when it comes to some breweries, like Love Lady Brewery over here. The Gold Mine Tavern has been here forever and ever. I think it used to be a biker bar. Maybe it still is. I'm not sure. Just so much good stuff. One of my favorite things, I'm getting all the way to the end and then I'm gonna turn around and go back up so you guys can see some of my favorite little spots to eat. If you guys are asking questions, please forgive me. I can only see so much. But when I get to a place where there's a shade, I will go scroll through and answer questions. So please drop it like it's hot in the comment box. If you were on my previous stream about 10 minutes ago, I was having some issues with YouTube. So forgive me for having to end it abruptly, but it's back and we're back. Look at this. So cute. They do live music down here. Goldmine Tavern. It's so fun. Lots of breweries. One of my favorite places to go that most people know about if you've been in Vegas for a while is Juan's Lemon Fajitas. So it's a little bit hidden back here in the corner next to Love Lady Brewery. But I'm gonna tell you right now, best fajitas in the city. Insane, so good. They've got a few locations. They've got little embroidery shop, little toy shop, Archer and Jane, Imaginations embroidery shop, lots of little tiny, little kitschy spots. I just want to get down to the end here so you can see. This is the Water Street old school banner. I'm going to move over here so you can check it out. Old school. Look at all these cute little buildings. It's a little bit noisy. So just beyond there is the strip. I can genuinely, it's a little foggy still today, a little smoky from all the wildfires, but this is the end of Water Street and where really the district begins. We've got Juan's Flamin' Fajitas, Love Lady Brewing. And I'm about to show you guys this cute little street that has some of the best fish tacos in the city, in my opinion, in just a second. Thank you guys for joining me live. I'm super excited to have you here. Ask me questions. I'm going to find a spot in just a second so that I can actually read the comments and see what's what. But let me know if you have questions about moving to Vegas, if you have questions about what's going on in, tourism or with the housing market at all. And honestly, just anything about living in Vegas. I've been here since I was 9. Moved here. My parents were performers. They used to perform on the strip. My dad, who just passed away a couple months ago, pardon me. My dad was, my mom and my dad had a show band, and we moved here from Kansas City, Missouri in 1989. And we moved here mainly because their business brought them here. Like it was about playing music and performing and bringing joy to people through their beautiful art form. And that's what brought us to Vegas. And so what was cool was growing up, I never had normal parents, right? I had the parents who weren't home for dinner. We had a disco ball in my living room. My mom and dad wore wigs and costumes for a living. But so I was the weird kid in Kansas City. So when we got to Vegas, I wasn't the weird kid anymore. And I really was like, I wasn't the weird kid anymore. There we go. Let's enunciate. And so what was really cool about Vegas is like, it's almost like this is the first place I was accepted. This is the first place that I felt like I could, be myself. Let me get my camera situated. Hi, guys. It's been a minute since I've done a mobile walk around kind of thing. So thanks for your patience. But anyway, all that to be said, like I got to Vegas and I was finally not the weird kid. Everybody else's parents had weird jobs too. Nobody else's parents were home at night because they were working in the casinos. And so I fell in love with this place. And I have been screaming from the rooftop since I was 9 years old that everybody and their mom's going to want to move here someday. And I think it's going to happen. I think it's happening already. So it's a little bit my fault. Okay, I'm a little out of breath. Sorry, the heat's taking it out of me here. Woo. Okay, so I had to come back on live. Thank you guys for rejoining me. My YouTube app was starting to glitch out and give me all these crazy pop-ups. So thank you for rejoining. Oh, I'm out of breath. Okay, let's see. Tracy Johnson says, I'd give my right arm to be able to move to Vegas. Girl, don't give up your right arm. Just call me. Let's make it happen. If you're thinking about moving at all, if you want guidance, I'm never going to pressure you. If it's not the right time for you or not the right place for you, I will tell you. But if you're thinking about moving to Vegas, there's a link in every description of my videos. And on most of my videos on my channel, there's a QR code. Just schedule a time with me. Let's talk. Do not wait. Don't let this be a thing that like you put off for another 8 years just because you don't think you're ready. Like, let's talk for sure. Living in Las Vegas is great. Living in Las Vegas to see you. Corporate greed has ruined Las Vegas. I don't know that we're ruined. I think she's going to be just fine. But I do agree that the casinos and the investors bit off a little more than they could chew and started expecting more from Vegas than what she's willing to give. And we're losing a little bit of the essence, but I definitely think it's going to be okay. Nicole, thank you for joining me. Why did I pick Henderson to live? Well, I just moved back down to Henderson. I've been here since I was 9, as I mentioned a minute ago. And for me, Henderson, it's recently was voted one of the safest cities, actually the safest city in the United States, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my God, can you guys see my sweat? Woo. I didn't choose Henderson for any reason other than I've got an amazing deal on a house and it's a little bit of a fixer-upper, so I get to do like a renovation project. I love Henderson. I raised my kids in Henderson. It's a little bit more down to earth out here. It's a little bit more green for sure. A little bit more as far as hills go. I don't know. I just kind of just really love it. I've lived in every single area of town except for the Northwest. However, my daughter lived up in the Northwest. She owned a house in Lone Mountain and she freaking loved it. So that's kind of why. So today we're on Water Street in Henderson. I'm just walking you up and down, sweating my you know what's off. Oh my Lord. And I'm just going to be on for a little bit more today, but I'm super grateful that you guys are joining me. If I am cutting out, just let me know. Apart from Vegas, what are your thoughts on both Perump and Laughlin, not too far from Sin City? Hey, Allie, good to see you. Perump is awesome. Laughlin, I'm not a huge fan, just because it's a little further away than I'd like to be from a Vegas perspective. And I don't know, last time I was in Laughlin, they had, like, cardboard signs with, like, marker 25 cents above, like, the casino slot toppers to let you know the denomination of it just felt a little cheap, but I could be wrong. It's been years since I've been there. Um, anyway, all that to be said, Pahrump, I think, is really interesting. If you would have asked me 5 to 6 years ago, "What about Pahrump?" I genuinely would have said, "There's not a whole lot of teeth in Pahrump," like, jokingly, basically kind of saying, like, it's a little bit out there, a little bit very rural, and jokingly saying, like, it's usually like your grandpappy that's, missing his teeth and spitting in a spittoon is what it used to feel like. It really doesn't feel like that anymore. Actually, they've really changed that area and it's blossoming. I've got some clients that are looking at Pahrump right now, and I've had some clients buy in Pahrump and they love it. So definitely, it's 45 minutes from Las Vegas, not a bad option at all. What are your thoughts on the new Intermountain Hospital that's almost finished? Anytime, thank you, David. Anytime there's a new hospital of any kind, or a new medical facility, I'm in. I'm all in. Vegas has not had the best reviews when it comes to schools and healthcare, and so anytime I see improvement, I'm about it. I don't know much about it other than that, but I'm excited. I'm excited about anything. Allie says low traffic plus laid back. I definitely love Henderson for that reason in this area. Hey, Steve, good to see you. Alan says, is parking free or metered? Parking up and down the street is free still. Now, downtown Las Vegas on Main Street, not free still. So that's, I think, going to ruin that area a little bit. I hope that they reconsider, but the city's just looking for all areas, revenue lines, all any kind of revenue they can make, they will. Henderson being its own city, they do not charge for parking down here yet. So this is a good thing. Okay. One up top says, "Hey, new viewer, moving to Vegas was my best decision ever." Hey, good to see you. Thanks for joining. If you ever need guidance, if you're looking to buy a house, or if you ever need guidance on what else to do and how to live your best damn life here, it's my favorite damn thing to do. So set up a call. We can talk. I'm happy to give you guidance. Oh my Lord, do you guys see me sweating? This is crazy. Hi from UK. Can't wait to be back in Vegas. Hey, Chris, good to see you. Thanks for joining me. Dante, is there more greenery in Henderson and Vegas? Yeah, probably a little bit more. There's a lot of golf courses in Henderson, like a lot, neighborhood type big golf courses that are in between all the neighborhoods. So probably a little bit more green. Yeah, I'd say a little bit more green over here in Henderson. Allie Adams says, Midwestern vibe as a side note. Oh, thought that I had a Midwestern vibe as a side note. Yeah, thank you. I hope so. DLVTT says, is Chef Fleming's Bake Shop? Dane moved to Vegas so many years ago. Is that still in Henderson? I think it is actually. That's so funny you mentioned that. I was just thinking about that place the other day. I don't know the answer right now, but I'm gonna go look. I don't see it up here, so I don't know. Maybe they moved. Let's see. Pawan says, my wife says hi. My life says hi. Let's see here. For peeps watching, Lacey's awesome. My wife and I are in contact with Lacey with our upcoming move. Oh, thank you all. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so, so much. I really appreciate that. Ali says, I hopefully Las Vegas could grow more with recent situation in neighboring California. Yeah, we're always getting like it used to be 77% of our new residents were from California, Southern California at that. So I don't see that slowing down anytime soon. Those numbers are probably changing, but that's where it's at. I think we're going to always be growing regardless. Thank you for the info on Perump and Laughlin. No problem. Juan says, I'm here in California. I hear a ton of noise regarding tourism decreasing. Yes, it's absolutely true. So the reality of the situation is like we're going through a little bit of kind of a just like an evening out, if you will, in Las Vegas. Take this into consideration when you're watching any negative news. Let's talk just tourism. Las Vegas has been on a tear. Would you guys agree? In the last probably 7 years, the Sphere has opened up. I don't even know how many years ago it was, but the Allegiant Stadium opened up. We've got all the, the new casinos. You've got Fountain Blue. You've got all the changes happening in the city. On top of F1 came to this town for the last couple of years. The Super Bowl was here. We have had nothing but holy crap going on. And what's cool about that is that it's brought a lot of attention and a lot of development money back to our city or into our city. We've got the Athletic A's just broke ground recently. We've got the stadium, the little baseball stadium up in Summerland, right? There's constant stuff happening. So because of those boom, boom, boom record years, of course tourism is going to feel like it's slowing down a little bit because you can only stay at the top for so long. So I personally think this is just a little bit of an evening out. We've had so many major events happening back to back to back that of course, if there's a moment where we don't have something like that happening, it's going to look like it can feel like it's dipping. So just keep that in mind as you guys are thinking through that and looking at some of the negative stuff. The other side of that coin is, yeah, the casinos have put a little bit more expectation on our tourists' financial wallet and travel money or spending money than I think maybe we should. So someone earlier said corporate greed has ruined Las Vegas. I don't know if it's ruined. She's still cool. We're okay. But I do think that the parking fees and the stupid, ridiculous resort fees and just everything getting so much more expensive has made us more of an option and not a must do. So I'm definitely hoping that we'll see that kind of, I don't know, just kind of even out a little bit, hopefully. Okay, let's see. DLVTT says, here's one of the questions I never get to ask you on the interviews that I want to have with you. When and why did you become a YouTuber and why, and do you have a dream for your channel? Oh, thank you, DLVTT. Thank you. The one thing that I do differently than anybody else on YouTube, to my knowledge at least, is I don't care about being a YouTuber. No, I don't mean that I don't want people to watch my channel. I don't mean that I don't like I love more views is great because it's more people that I'm helping and all of that. You can tell immediately when you see a realtor on YouTube who's out there spewing like the don't move to Vegas and this and that. It's not because as a realtor you should be saying the opposite. It's because their goal is to get views and that means their goal with their channel is to become a realtor, is to become a YouTuber, and everybody loses the plot and loses the freaking focus. The focus for me is help as many people as I can. If you want to move here, let me and my team help you hands on, help you relocate because this is what I do best. I've been doing it for 9 years. But I was a marketing executive before this. So before I started doing YouTube, I actually helped Jacob from Jacob's Life in Vegas. His channel was brand new. He was just getting it started. We helped him with the branding. I helped him with coming up with like the concept for the channel. He and I are still very good friends to this day. If you guys click a link through him to do real estate stuff, it's going to come to me. We're going to work together. So I definitely, I was more behind the scenes before. I was the director of marketing at Cirque du Soleil for a long time when I was in the corporate world. I was director of marketing at Station Casinos, some of the local casinos around town. That was 20 something years of my career. I worked for the gaming manufacturers, IGT, Ainsworth Game Tech, slot machine manufacturers. So I've genuinely worked on every angle of this gaming and entertainment space. And for me, finally working for myself and doing the real estate component, I've already been doing what I do with you online since I was 9 years old, screaming from the rooftops that if you think about Vegas or you want to move to Vegas, you better call me because I'm going to show you the best version of it. Before I even had my real estate license, I used to have friends who would call me and have me drive their friends and family around to show them the city for free, to give advice on where they should live and things that they should know about and do. So I've been doing this job since I was 9 years old, and I'm finally just now made it a career. So my YouTube channel is really just in support of that. The more eyeballs that I can see, the more people that click and want to talk to me. I will talk to you if you're not even sure if you're moving. I love those conversations. And if you're not, if you, who knows, who cares? It doesn't matter. If you need guidance on Vegas, I better be your girl. That's the goal. So hope that answered your question. Thank you for asking me. It's really awesome of you to always tune in. And my dream for this channel is to continue to grow and to be able to talk about other cities that are as important to me as Vegas is, and to just continue to be, a voice in the room that's always going to give it to you straight. I'm never going to let you live in an area that I don't think vibes with you. I'm never going to let you buy a house that I don't think is right for you. I mean, I'll let you, but I'm not going to be excited about it. But I'm bringing nothing but truth, authenticity, and I don't know how to do it any other way. So I hope that helps answer your question. Let's see. CL Fan says, "Hey Lacey, we live in Cadence and love Water Street and Boulevard Grill is awesome. Love ya. Thank you so much. Thanks for tuning in. I'm waving to you because Cadence is just beyond where I'm standing right now. Love that. Dante, make sure you get some hydration. It looks hot out there. Thank you. Tell us some things you do to beat the heat during the summer. All right. Well, let's walk and talk. I'm gonna flip this around. Well, maybe not because there's not really anything to look at just yet. You'll look at me for another minute and then we'll flip it around. So to beat the heat, so here's what I tell people is it really, they say, is it really that hot in Las Vegas? Yeah, it's hot. It's 100. It's over 100 degrees right now. I am looking for shade for a reason. I did bring an umbrella for a reason. But the thing that I always try to let people know is like when you live in Las Vegas, treat the heat like you would treat traffic in other areas of the world. So for instance, people in LA, they plan their life around traffic. So we plan our life around the heat a little bit, right? Normally, I wouldn't be out at 11 a.m., almost noon, walking around in the direct sunlight. Today, it wasn't too crazy, so I'm okay. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit for you. But at the end of the day, like, it's about like being mindful of your tolerance, staying hydrated, bringing an umbrella, bringing lots of lotion, wearing sunscreen, blah, 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 all the things. And that's kind of how I beat the heat. I do a lot of day club, day pools, pool days, days at the pool. That's what I meant to say. I do a lot of that. And that's about it. And everywhere is air conditioned, which a lot of people have a hard time comprehending. I guess, like in California, there's not air conditioning everywhere. That's weird to me. I grew up here, so I don't know any different. So anyway, that's my take on the heat. It is a little bit warm. I'm gonna probably stop by my car and grab my water here in a minute, and then I'll keep answering your questions. So give me one sec. Let me see. Yeah, let me move up here. I'm gonna give you guys something to look at other than my mug. So hang tight. All right. Hello. Hello, chap. It's the first time I have been live on my mobile device in years, and it bit me in the butt a little bit earlier because I was having issues with the YouTube app kind of blowing up in my face. So I had to restart my live, which sucks. But I'm seeing lots of people here, and I'm excited that you're here. If you have questions, drop it in the comments, and then we'll answer those in just a few minutes. Johnny Max Tavern, amazing. It's so quaint, so cute, so quiet. I'm just so excited to be bringing you guys here today. Over here, I'm probably going to drive over there, so I don't know if you guys will see it or not, but over here behind the Wells Fargo is what I love the most. There's a Baja Mar fish tacos. They started downtown on Las Vegas Boulevard and they've got a few locations now. Oh my God, they're so good. It's the best. Let me go here for a second. Hey, Raida, good to see you. Valerie, hey, good. I love Vegas, but I don't think I make enough money to move here. Ooh, I don't know. Call me. We'll talk. Nicole, wow, your resume is impressive. Thank you. Raida, oh, so you know Vegas, Vegas. Yes, I do, girl. Hey, Brian, Philly B from Aliante. Good to see you guys. Allie, is Sin City better or more ideal for the night owls? Yeah, and I'm a night owl, so that's a hell yes on that one. All right. And then it's I'm starting to create content and you're an inspiration to me. Thanks, Juan. So grateful. DJ says, do you know Vegas Matt? You know what's crazy is I've helped a lot of different content creators and YouTubers in town like create their channels and get their content going. And I don't think I know Vegas Matt, but it's strange to me because it's actually amazing to me. We've got so many freaking content creators that I can't keep track, and it's awesome. I actually really love it. And the more the merrier. The more voices, the merrier. But no, I don't think I know Vegas Matt. I might have met him once actually, but I don't know that I know him very well. Hello. All right, so I'm gonna make you look at me for now. Oh man, I am starting to get out of breath. I'm out of breath because I'm out of shape too. Let's just be very honest. I have not been to the gym in a long time. That's okay. So we are at the Purple Penguin Snow Cone Shack. I don't think they're open yet, or today for that matter, which is a stinker because that's one of my favorite sweet treats. My kids and I have been going to that place for a minute. It used to be just a little cart that they would park along the side of the road every summer. Oh, we lived there. If I lived in Hawaii, I would absolutely eat snow cones like 25 times a day. Drop your questions in the chat below. I'm gonna run to my car real quick, get some water. Should have brought it with me, but I only have two hands. And then maybe we'll wrap it up with some final questions from you guys and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna flip this around. Let's see outside. I think I'm getting a little laggy up here, so we're probably gonna wrap it up here in a second. Man, I'm practicing doing mobile streaming with you guys. It's been so many years, like an idiot. It's like all new new buttons, new interfaces, all the things. Love this. How quaint and sweet and quiet, other than the cars driving by. Chinitas, I'll probably be going here for dinner tonight. Tapas and sushi. Yes, please. There's that America First Center. That's where the Silver Knights, I always like to say rehearse because I'm a showbiz kid, but it's not rehearsing. That's where they practice. Public Works Coffee Bar is right down at the bottom there, and the livery. Just that many more, just amazing little restaurants and small business stuff for you guys to support here. Hey, Lordy, I am dying. All right, it's our turn to press. Wine on Water Street. I've heard this place is amazing. Good selection of wine. All righty. Hey guys, I'm gonna cross, grab some water, and then I'm gonna sit down, answer some questions, and then I'm done for the day. Because I was nuts to do this at 11 a.m. It's actually not that bad. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna put you down. I'll be right back and give you a nice view of Water Street. I forgot that my phone is my key, so we're just gonna come bring you with me. You got a hotel right behind me. All right, hang tight, guys. Woo! I definitely intended to bring this water, but I thought I'm not gonna walk that far. Yeah, right. Okay, I'm gonna do a few more questions. Thank you guys for joining me today. Get set up. All right. Hi. All right, we are in downtown Henderson on Water Street. Let's see. Brian says one of the things that our family finds so amazing of moving to Las Vegas in November is the list of restaurants that we want to hit around the valley is growing. It is a foodie renaissance happening in Las Vegas right now. Absolutely amazing. Thanks for showing us around. Thank you, Evil Evie. Is alcohol cheaper and more affordable than H2O and gasoline out there? I don't know, but oh man, I'm sweating. I don't know, but I'd like it to be cheaper because that's a more fun time if you ask me. I don't know the answer to that question. Any other questions for me, guys? I'm super, super excited to answer them, and then I'm going to jump off because I am burning up. Summerland more expensive than Henderson? Yes, DJ, it is. Although Henderson and Summerland definitely rival each other in terms of that, but no, Summerland's becoming more and more expensive. I don't know if you guys were tuned in over the last couple years where there was a movie studio that was supposed to go in into Summerland that was killed. The bill was killed, but I'm sure it'll come back around. Sony was going to be putting a movie studio out there, so that drove all the LA people crazy. Everybody and their mom wants to be in an area where that's going to be built out. So Summerlin was already expensive, and then it went that much higher. Let's see. DLBTT Country Fresh Farmers Market every Thursday down here. Is that where you're saying DLBTT? They do um, car shows, farmers markets, parades. There's like old, like little small town parades down here all the time. This Water Street area, I'll walk you around a little bit later. Maybe I'll do a nighttime tour. We can go find somewhere to have a cocktail, but it is insane. It's amazing. It's so Anytown, USA, small town, Main Street, USA. It's really, really fun down here. DJ says, "Isn't Mark Wahlberg building a studio?" Yes. So Mark Wahlberg and Sony were in partnership, or going into be in partnership with, I think it's the Greenspun family, if I'm not mistaken, the people who own the land in Henderson, or sorry, in Summerland. And yeah, they were going to build that. They had to get a bill passed for it, and it didn't go through. But I'm sure it's going to be put through at some point. So yes, Mark Wahlberg lives in Summerland. If anybody wants to know, I won't give you his actual address, but yes. DLVTT says, "I know you've had a chance to travel the last couple of years. What's your favorite travel destination outside the US?" Oh my gosh. Well, my daughter lives in New York City, so anywhere that I can go quickly from New York City is great because it gives me a chance to visit with her. Um, let's see. I just went to Bali last year. I went to Thailand last year. I was in Philippines for a wedding. I love Europe. Amsterdam's probably one of my favorites just because the architecture, not for the reason that you think. Um, Spain, I think Spain was probably one of my favorite places to go to. I really, really loved Madrid, Barcelona, and I accidentally got rerouted to Ibiza with my son. So it would have been cooler if I was like, didn't have my son with me. Could have like partied out all night long, but he was definitely with me. But I think Spain was probably my favorite thus far. Yeah. I love Ireland. I've been to Ireland like 2 or 3 times. I mean, I love to travel. So thank you for asking. I want to come and visit you. I know that you do a ton of travel as well, and I would love to come and say hi while I'm on the other side of the world. So all right, guys, I'm burning up. I'm so grateful if you joined me for this, or even the last stream that I tried to do where YouTube was being weird. I'm going to be doing a live stream every Monday through Friday for the next month. So Monday through Friday, every single day. Some of it's going to be walking around. Some of it's going to be in the office where I can talk to you directly and not be wiping my sweat. And some of it'll be collaborations with my mentor. I've got interviews. I've got small businesses I'm going to tour. So if you're not already subscribed, you better do that now. And I definitely want you to tune in. And thanks for the grace that you gave me today. This is really fun. I had not gone live on a mobile app in a minute. So this is kind of fun. And I'm going to keep doing it. But thank you for tuning in, guys. I'm going to answer more questions as we go. So even after, if you could still comment, please do. But otherwise, set up a phone call with me. Let's talk. If you're thinking about moving to Vegas, I really want to help. I'm going to go take a shower because it's freaking hot. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.